Kathy, thanks so much for having me out today. I've looked so forward to seeing you again. It's been quite a while, hasn't it, since we've chatted and visited. But I did want to tell you a little bit about some changes that I've made in my career since I saw you last. As you well know, when we worked together before, I was a solo agent. And being a solo agent, going through the turbulent times that we had back with the economic situation that we had, I just realized at that time that I just couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't do it by myself anymore. The business had changed. It had gotten so expensive. It's very costly business, this industry is. And I decided I needed to make some changes in my life. So I decided at that time that I wanted to join a team. And if any of the teams that I wanted to join, it was the Kaler Bortnick team. And the reason why I chose the Kaler Bortnick team, number one, was their reputation. They have had a reputation in the Kansas City area for over 23 years. They've been the number one team. They also are the 14th in the nation. We sold over $251 million in business last year, over 750 transactions. I mean, there's nobody else out there that can even compare to that. So when I joined the team, I really wanted to join a team that was going to be successful and had a wonderful track record. Secondly, we have a team of 8. We have a staff of 8. We have over 30 team members, and because of that, it allows me to focus on my business. It allows me to focus on you and future business and taking care of the business at hand versus doing paperwork and marketing and everything. That's up to the full-time 8 staff members. We have a COO, we have 2 marketing individuals, we have someone who takes care of all of our listings, we have someone who takes care of all of our sales. So it frees me up, is what I love about it. We meet every Monday, which I think is probably one of the best things for us as a team to do it, because it allows us to share our information with each other. And on that same Monday, you'll get a voice shot from Kathy telling you about the business and what's going on in the business and how much business we did, which I think is very essential to every seller to know exactly what's going on out there in the industry. But at that meeting that we have on Mondays, those agents sit down and we look at what has been listed the week before. And from that, they do what is called like an appraisal of your property. They critique the property. They let you know whether or not, there are some things that maybe need to be done to the property. And they also look at the price. They kind of give you an idea whether or not they think the price is in the ballpark, which is essential because your first 2 weeks of being on the market is the most important time. And we'll get into that later when we start talking about the pricing. We also do the magazine. I could never put out a magazine and spend that kind of money to be able to promote my properties. That was another reason why I joined the team, is because the advertising that we have is twice as much as anybody else that does it in the industry, and I could never pay for that. All the websites that we belong to as well, oh my gosh, Trulia, Zillow, Realtor.com, Homes.com, I mean, it goes on and on and on. We spend thousands of dollars a month on marketing properties on all these websites, and we don't do the cheaper versions of the website. We do the top tier, upper echelon, so that when your property pops up, it pops up right at the very top of the list, which is essential for your home being seen by thousands of people. We have also our own website. We have about 48,000 viewers on our own personal website. Now, this is completely separate than the Truly and the Zillow and the Realtor.com and even the Reese and Nichols websites. This is completely separate, so you could only imagine how much marketing that we have in this here. So anyway, I want you to kind of look through here. If you haven't had the time to look through all your information, I want you to take some time to do that, because it will go over a lot of these things that I've just discussed with you, but it will also break down how we compare to other companies, what our assets are, what we can do for you, all the websites that we belong to. This is all the print material that we have. We have the most incredible marketing department. We put out a personal home flyer in your home that contains everything that an agent would need to write an offer on. It's in color. It's beautiful. I want you to look at a copy of it right here. This is a copy of our magazine right here. And this is also a brochure box flyer that we'll put on the outside of the home so that people that are driving by or that are interested will be able to view that. We have an extremely high relocation presentation. Shit. I'm thinking. Oh, anyway, we do a lot of business with relocation. Matter of fact, all of our magazines go into the relocation packets because we do a phenomenal amount of business with relo. We find also that relocation clients pay more for a home than local buyers do. About 96% of the list price is what they'll pay. So that's why it's essential for us to really focus on our relocation department. Do you have any questions pretty much at this time? Good. All right. Well, let's, do you have any questions? What else can I tell you? Is that good enough? Thank you. Bye.